It's been
refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counting me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
What up? What's up? Dave is back on the show today. Y'all see who in the background? Dub City, Victory Friday. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm just excited to be back. I'm sorry.
How can you say welcome?
I apologize. What's up, fellas? I missed y'all, man.
Man, same.
Hey, you know, came at a good time. I tell you that. You know, 49ers looking sweet.
Hey, somebody else said we was looking weak, but as far as I know, we 4-1, 3-0 in the division. Tomo, your boy Big O, you know, he said it was looking weak. We got injuries. I don't care. He said we was looking weak. He didn't say the injuries was bad. He said the team looking weak. I'm looking.
He said y'all looking weak, or did he say you, or he said we? Which one?
He said you.
Hey, hold up now. We rep the same smock tail. Y'all ain't about to go crazy though. That's Joe trying to jump in there and say we or me.
All I know is the Cowboys got the number one offense and one win on the season. So I think that's weak. But I'm sorry, Tomo. I'm sorry, Tomo.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's just
your boy said something to me, so I had to say something else.
It's your boy.
That's what I'm saying. What did I do?
Both of y'all. All right, it's not Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have an awesome episode for y'all today. As you can see, we got a full house. We got the whole crew here. But before I introduce these guys, you know, my co-hosts, my partners in crime, I got to let y'all know what we got to talk about today. Let's go through it real quick. First of all, Dave's excited, as you can see, for two reasons. Three reasons. Number one, new addition to the family. Still excited about that, right? Number two, he's back. He's here on the show. Number three, his 49ers are also back, even though they had a lot of backs that's hurting right now, a lot of injuries, but they are back 4-1, sweeping the whole division in the first half of the division games. Shout out to my boy Dave. They beat the Rams. Mac Jones is balling. Should he be QB1 going forward? We have to talk about that. I'm curious to see what Dave got to say about that. The Rams, man. McVay, boy genius. Did he make the wrong call in OT? Not just a run play. I don't be mad about that. Should he have set up for a field goal? We got my boy Lewis from LA, you know, Rams fan. He will be on the show for that segment. First time on the show. The Denver Broncos playing the Philadelphia Eagles. We couldn't get Kevin on. He was there last week. But we got my boy Tyler coming on. Shout out to Tomo. He's going to come on and talk about his Broncos. Can they upset Philly in Philly? I would love to see that, though, if they can do that. Joe Whitt Jr., I listen, I know we talked about this last week, but we didn't talk about it for real. But we really, really got the Couriers coming on today, and he's going to talk about should Joe Whitt Jr. move on from the Commanders. All right, so shout out to the Couriers. And last but not least, if we got some time, you know, we got to talk about Dallas. We got to talk about Dallas Cowboys, right? We got to talk about Tomo's Dallas Cowboys, who's looking good on one side of the ball, but the other side of the ball is looking a little suspect. So, is this a must-win for a 1-2-1? You should run the zone. A 1-2-1 team. All right?
Everybody got jokes.
But I got two of my bros with me, right? I got my boy Davey Dollar sitting right in the middle. He's out of the doghouse, back on the show, right? Shout out to my boy Dave, right? And we got Mr. Your Dust Up, Tomo co-host in the red corner. How y'all doing, fellas?
Everybody got jokes, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm just ready to get the show started, and I'm also ready to see Dave actually have an actual opponent to go up against. You know, it's just been him for the panels. It's just been him when the games are here. So now that we have a Rams fan, you know, the NFC West, hopefully we can find a Cardinals fan. Hopefully we can find a Seahawks fan so we can get this thing balanced out. But for now, I just want to see how this go. And Joe.
Hey, this all I gotta say. That's it. Welcome to San Fran. Welcome to San Fran, Dub City, man. Let's get it. My boy Freddie G. Warner, him and a couple other guys. Joe, you know what? It's been so good. I can't wait to talk about the Niners because I got something to say about Robert Saleh, even though the topic ain't about him, man. I'm just excited. Thank you, New England, for giving us Kendrick Bourne back. I wish that Kendrick Bourne showed up the week before, so because we would be 5-0 if he didn't have so many drops in that game. But let's get it, man. I'm excited. It's Friday. Joe, how you doing? You doing good?
Oh yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm ready to rock.
I'm blessed and highly favored too, man. God is good. That's all I gotta say, man.
All the time.
It's Friday. Y'all know what we do on Friday.
Okay, what we do?
We ain't going out, but you know what?
Maybe. Go ahead.
Sooner or later, your boy officially gonna be, you know, he officially gonna be married. So
okay.
Y'all know what we gonna do. We gotta turn up. Turn me up. So let's get it, man. I'm like I said, I'm excited. Joe, be your thing.
Hey Tom, you gonna say something before I go?
Oh no, I was gonna say I should have run a 1-2-1 in our finals game, and our pickup. I might have won the championship, but better. So.
Oh, you lucky I ain't gonna get the gold medal because I should go ahead and pull that out. But
no, we good. Go ahead. Next topic, Jody.
Next topic. All right, y'all. We are streaming this on 4 different platforms. We are streaming this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X. So make sure y'all like the video on whatever platform you're watching this at. Make sure you follow and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. You can follow us at either R2L Sports or at Refuse to Lose Sports. And make sure you share this episode with somebody so they can come on and watch the show live with you, because you could be involved in the show by being in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to Daniel. First comment, happy Friday. Hey, everyone. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you for tuning in. And my boy,
Nico Dobbs.
You might be cooked. I don't know, but we not FFC. Make sure you tune in to FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs, tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. All right? So make sure you tune into that, and he will answer all your comments. All right? And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo.
Hey, Nico, stay around too, though. I understand we can't give you your fantasy information right now, but stick around for this show as well. You know, yes, we're a family here. We a family.
Hey, look, I got Kyron on my team, and I started him, so I know I ain't that cooked. But my fantasy team, though, 0-4 cooked. So sorry.
The Rams cooked. Go ahead, Tom.
The Rams and maybe Purdy. I'm just saying. Some people are saying this is looking a little familiar, Dave. I mean, y'all keep getting these ex quarterbacks from the Pats, and then y'all make them look good. Did Jimmy G wear number 10?
He did.
Oh, Jimmy G wore number 10.
You want to?
And Colin Kaepernick was also like y'all franchise quarterback, and then some things happened. I'm just saying, the question we have at the bottom of the ticker says, should the 49ers continue to start Mac Jones? My question to Dave is, do you see history repeating itself? Do you see a head coach doing something with a player that another coach couldn't? I mean, there's a lot of questions that you can answer here, Dave, but I'm going to let you start off with, should the 49ers continue to start Mac Jones?
If Brock Purdy is still hurt, yes, start him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are people forgetting that Mac Jones actually went to the playoffs as a rookie in the playoff? That he was a Pro Bowl starting quarterback when he started his career? It's not like Mac Jones is absolute trash. He just happened to be in a bad situation. I mean, people forget that Bill Belichick sabotaged his career. The man had a defensive coordinator and a special teams coach calling the offensive plays for Mac Jones. Like, come on. That wasn't going to his first season there. He had Josh McDaniels as his OC. And what happened? They went to the playoffs and he had his best career so far in his career. Since then, everything has gone down because Bill Belichick just thought he was the golden egg. He thought he just knew everything. So that's what happened. And remember when that happened, I said, I think Bill Belichick is going to be gone. And what happened? Bill Belichick is gone. So I don't think that Mac Jones is trash. I think he's still a pretty good quarterback. He could probably start somewhere else. It's just not going to be in San Francisco. I'm sorry, but people are forgetting that Jimmy G started his career off 3-0 with the 49ers. Where did he end up at? He gone. He's a backup quarterback for the team that we just beat last night. So no, I don't. If Brock Purdy is healthy, Brock Purdy should start. Now, has Brock Purdy played great so far this year? No, he has not. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve to be the quarterback. Didn't this guy just took it to the Super Bowl not too long ago? He was in the MVP conversation just 2 seasons ago. And is it Brock Purdy's fault that Kendrick Bourne didn't play like Kendrick Bourne last night? Kendrick Bourne did have 9 catches for 142 yards last night. That's his career high. He didn't have that when Jimmy G was his quarterback. He didn't have that with Mac Jones as quarterback in New England. He ain't have that. But in this system is quarterback friendly. So just about any quarterback can come in the system and be successful. That doesn't mean that they are that Brock Purdy doesn't deserve to be this starting quarterback, because Brock Purdy has shown that he does what he needs to do in order for this team to win. Remember, Kyle Shanahan could not win a game coming from behind until Brock Purdy got there. And it happened in the playoffs when it needed to happen the most, to the Lions and the Packers. So Brock Purdy deserves to be the starting quarterback if he's healthy. If he's not healthy, keep Mac Jones in there because he's doing what he's supposed to do and balling. So, no, he does not need – if Brock Purdy's healthy, no, he should not – Mac Jones should not be the starting quarterback. But if he's not, then yes. So, plain and simple.
Take it away, Joe.
Okay.
I would say that's two Patriots. First, I would say that's 2 Patriots players that he named. I'm just saying, well, do your thing.
Oh, okay. He throwing shots. Okay. Welcome back, Dave.
I'm not throwing shots in New England. Not at all.
I'm poking fun at Teddy. That's all.
Okay. Now look, do y'all know who's the number 1 rated QB in the NFL right now by Pro Football Focus?
Dak Prescott.
Nope.
Mike Jones.
Nope. Marcus Mariota.
Oh yeah, he did have that one good game. You right.
Nah, even the second game was pretty good. He did throw a pick, but he was.
Is Marcus Mariota going to start with JD5?
Exactly. Are you going to start with JD5 because he looking good right now? Nah, he's a really good backup.
Thank you.
Got Marcus Mariota. So the 49ers know if Brock Purdy is not healthy, like they said, don't rush him. Because we didn't rush 85. We said, you know what? You might have played this week. Sit 1 more week, all right? We want to make sure you're good. It's early in the season. If Brock Purdy is not 100%, start Mike Jones. Start Mike Jones. Let's do it, all right? So Kyle Shanahan is a genius. I mean, we saw him with Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan got to him, and then he won MVP. I mean, was Matt Ryan ever a top MVP candidate before that? He was a really good quarterback, but he was never considered an MVP. He was an MVP with Kyle Shanahan. And then he get RG3. We all know what happened then. I mean, RG3 was different. All right. Rookie of the year. Kirk Cousins. He did wonders with Kirk Cousins when Kirk Cousins was there. Jimmy G. You mentioned talking about Jimmy G. Brock Purdy. And we all forget about this one player who was around Kyle Shanahan. Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
He was with Kyle Shanahan first. And then he went to the Vikings. And he said he gave a lot of credit to
Brock Purdy.
Yeah, to Brock Purdy, the organization, just the preparation they have, the standard they have in San Francisco. He credited a lot of his success because of them. I know Kevin O'Connell gets a lot of credit because he actually played for him, but trust me, like 49ers laid that foundation for Sam Darnold to get where he's at right now. So Mac Jones, I mean, same thing. And one thing I like about Mac Jones, though, he got swag on the low. I mean, he saw a cuz pushed on, he was like, okay, Mac Jones. And you saw when he got hurt, he walked on the field clapping like, man, that's something Brock Purdy don't do, but he turn it up though when he's scoring stuff like that. So I'm with Dave. My thing is, if he's not healthy, sit him. If he's fully healthy, Mac Jones, take a seat. I'm sorry, he did a good job. Take a seat.
Now,
Also, Mac Jones had replied, sorry, Tomo, but Mac Jones replied.
do your thing, bro.
Mac Jones replied himself, they brought me here to play backup, and that's my job. Brock's the starter of this team. I'm just trying to get some wins. Plain and simple. You heard it from the quarterback himself.
There it is.
Now, you said Mariota. You got Mac Jones. I had to deal with Cooper Rush. It's just funny that all of us up here had to deal with the backup going out there and balling out, and now the world is saying, I mean, do you really need this person? And it's like, really? Are we really going to do that? And another funny thing is, I don't know if you all heard my voice memo, Cooper Rush starting for the Ravens. So the weird parallel universe, I told you, Joe, same apartment, different floors. It's getting crazy in here with Lamar and Dak. I'm just saying, it's getting crazy. But no, I'm with you. I'm with you, Dave. Let Mac Jones have his moment. Again, let Brock Purdy get healthy. Again, we don't know how long he's going to be out. But again, you're dealing with a toe. So it's kind of like, we get you healthy and still win games. Oh, and then when you come back, because most people don't think about things like that. They always think about, well, if we replace this with that, then imagine what we're going to be versus, when we get this guy back and we plug him into what we're already doing, it's going to be 10 times better. So you bring Brock Purdy back. I know you're going to get Kittle back soon. You already see what Kendrick Bourne can do. I mean, you already see what Bourne is doing out there. So you just be like, hey, don't turn into Jason Bourne when I come back. Keep being the same Bourne that I seen you when Mac Jones was out there, all right? Don't turn into Jason Bourne and disappear on me. But you got the run game. Everything is looking good. Joe, it's funny because 2 weeks ago? Maybe, time flying with these sports things. But we talked about the 49ers are dealing with injuries and still winning games. So I really had another question for my brother before we move on to the next one. How you feel about Kyle? Because remember you had your gripes with Kyle.
My feelings have not changed for Kyle Shanahan. I'm sorry. It's a regular season. It hasn't changed for me. What I care about is winning the Super Bowl title. I don't care about that. Right now, I'm not saying that I have Super Bowl expectations for the season, obviously, because we got fresh blood on the team. Robert Saleh just got back. We're still freaking out other guys on defense. I mean, Khalil Davis broke his hand last night, so he can be out for a couple games. Like I said, Bosa's out for the rest of the year. I don't know how that's going to work out. Our pass rush has not been exactly what it needed to be. It got better last night because of Bryce Huff, of course. Thank you, Philly, for giving us Bryce Huff. We appreciate that. Bryce Huff has been a bright spot because he played in the system before. I expected this to happen. Not exactly to be exact like I was with the Jets, but I mean, the man is just doing what he's supposed to do because he fits the system. And Robert Saleh has really been the golden key to this whole thing because in 3 games this season, our defense has been able to make stops. Against Seattle, we needed it. Happened against the Saints when we needed it, and last night. So when we need a stop, the defense has answered the call. So I still feel the same thing about Kyle Shanahan. He's a genius offensive guy. He can get his wins in the regular season. It's all about getting a Super Bowl championship for me. So,
all right, one more thing. So you said Robert Saleh is the golden key or golden gloves?
Golden gloves, golden key don't matter because all I know is that my man be ready. That's all I gotta say. My man be ready.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? But that's all I have for you. Joe, I know we want to move on to last night's game, but I know we got a guest coming up out of here.
Yeah, I think he about to pop up. So
we can get started. Okay, cool. So I mean, going off of us talking about Mac Jones actually balling out, I mean, there was a game that happened. Again, shout out to Amazon and everyone finding out that you go watch the all 22s now with Amazon Prime, and I think that made the game a little bit more interesting. Honestly, these Thursday night games have been way better than where they came from. They came a long way because I remember they used to be snooze fest. So now you're looking at a 26-23 victory over the LA Rams. It all came down to special teams. Some people say the new kickoff, they really don't understand it. They don't get it. They want to go back to it. Some people say, why do we even need kickers? I'll let you find out who said that. And then there's t-shirts that say kickers are people too. But last night, a crucial call could have changed the way this game went. Joe, you introed it earlier and said, did McVay make the right call? You should have said, did McVay call the right play? Because it could have saved their day. But we're gonna see what Lou got to say. We're gonna bring him on up.
Let's get it.
Don DeMarco.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? What's going on? Hold on, I got this.
Appreciate y'all.
Okay. You rocking the goat on it. Okay, I see you. Go ahead.
So the question is McVay on that call. Honestly, I gotta be real. I think it was the right call. I think you don't kick a field goal there. I'm sorry, you don't. It's like, why? It got blocked earlier in the game. First of all, it got blocked twice against Philly. It's like, why do you need to kick a field goal? It's like, go for the kill. Like, you couldn't stop their offense all game. So you trust your defense to go back out there and try to get a stop? Nah, not the way Chris Shula was calling that game. Not how it was going. I'd rather have a coach like Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay, both from the Shanahan tree, that just go for it. Like, there's too many coaches out there that are too conservative and too scared to, like, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just do it. 4th and 1 in our own end of the field. Let's do it. Sean McVay ain't built like that. Kyle Shanahan ain't built like that. Andy Reid ain't built like that. And those are like 3 of the top coaches in the NFL. So I can't really question it because none was for certain. They could have blocked that. And then we'd be talking about a whole nother thing like, damn, should they have just gone for it? You know what I mean?
It's kind of like the Philly game, right?
Yeah.
2 blocks.
Like, 2 blocks, bro. And I agree that it wasn't the right call. That's what I agree with. I was like, why take the ball out of Stafford's hand? Like, it's kind of like the Niners have Christian McCaffrey and Mac Jones, and they were cooking. Imagine if Kyle Shanahan went with Brian Robinson and he didn't get it. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I would have killed him on this show today. I would have went all for Kyle Shanahan if he did that.
You know what I mean? Not Kendrick Bourne, not Christian McCaffrey, not Mac Jones. It's kind of like the same thing. You gave it to the guy that just fumbled at the 1. You know what I mean? It's like, instead of Puka, Devontae, Matthew Stafford, who got you in that position twice, 3 times really. The first time was Kyron's fumble. They got the ball back with a minute left. Then they drove down. It was all Stafford. And then Stafford got you into that end of the field when the Niners kicked the field goal. So all those times, Stafford kept driving you into the scoring position. You just take it out of his hands at the end. That's the part I don't agree with.
No, I agree with you there. Dave?
Hey, he took the words out of my mouth. I don't think that it doesn't make sense to go for the field goal right there because then after that, the next point scored. The next point wins. And they couldn't stop our offense at that time. Mac Jones was balling. CMC was balling. Kendrick Bourne was doing his thing. So, and Jake Thomas, people don't mention him. Jake Thomas didn't have a catch before this season, and he already got 3 touchdowns on the year. So he also has stepped up as well. And I didn't see a moment in that game where I felt like their defense was going to be able to stop us at that, especially in overtime. I said, okay, we still got a chance to win this game. And after we drove down that easily in overtime and got the field goal, I was like, okay, we just got to make sure we make some defensive stops. And of course, I mean, Matthew Stafford was just gushing our safeties and our corners. It was nothing that we could do at that moment. And when he took it out of his hand, I was like, oh, this is I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was going to be maybe like a play action pass or something like that. Something to get the Devontae or to get Puka open for a touchdown or something like that, or at least for a first down. I didn't expect him to go with Kyron Williams after he just fumbled. And not even that he just fumbled. Blake Corum fumbled early in the game as well. And Kyron Williams had a drop early in the game that was key as well. So it didn't make sense to take it out of Matthew Stafford's hands and give it to Kyron Williams when he literally just fumbled to put the game into overtime. So
yeah, and I agree with that. I agree with, like, if you have, I don't know, a good running game at the time, yeah, I mean, you could kind of go back and forth if you thought Kyron was having a good game, but it was mostly like receiving. He had like a receiving touchdown, 2 receiving touchdowns, I believe. It's like, that was still Stafford. That was technically not like Kyron creating like a hole and all that. So it was like, I don't know, go with the hot hand every time. That's how I would do it. And I feel like McVay and Shanahan, they do things at the end of games that cost them games. Like they're smart guys, and everyone would agree, two of the smartest coaches. But there's so many examples of McVay doing something stupid that cost the Rams the game, or Shanahan doing something stupid that cost them the Niners the game, and both teams would be playing well the whole game, and then it comes down to a crucial moment, and Shanahan's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make this call." Wrong call, and then people are criticizing it. I think it was in the Super Bowl to get the Chiefs.
Oh my! See. Then I told y'all.
It was like against the Dolphins.
Why would fans go up here and say this? I kept telling y'all.
Yeah. And then McVay did we started 1-4 last year. Like at least, actually, all 4 of those losses were winnable, but there was always some dumb shit that they decided to do at the end. My bad.
No,
there's always some dumb stuff that they decided to do at the end that cost them the game. They lost to Chicago in Caleb Williams' rookie year. Like people forget about that. The Rams lost to the Bears, Caleb Williams' rookie year, and it was the call that Sean McVay made that cost the Rams getting the ball back. So I just think sometimes these genius coaches overthink it.
Yeah, but what's the motto? Keep it simple, stupid. Like sometimes that's just what you got to go with. Like the original question that I see you had wrote down, Joe, was like, did he make the wrong call by not kicking a field goal? No, I didn't agree with the play call, but no, you seen your kicker kind of got the yips at this point. You got 2 blocked field goals in one game. One was to win the game in Philly, and he got blocked. Then even in this game, he missed the field goals. So it was just like, I don't know. I'm not going to trust it. But also to hand the ball back, again, you want to trust your players. Like you see him fumble on the goal line, but you also seen how distraught he was on the sideline once he got the fumble. So it was kind of like, I want to build that confidence back up. But in this moment, I'm with y'all. I probably would have did a play action or something quick just to get that first down and keep the ball going, because Stafford was in his bag and he was willing and dealing. And the way this game was going, you definitely needed that touchdown. But some people would say, just to go for it, you now build more confidence in that running back. Granted, you didn't get the call. So now Kyron knows, like, okay, he believes in me. He trusts me. So next time I'm going to make sure, 1, I don't fumble and I go get that play. So it's a 50-50 thing for a coach. It looks dumb to the fans, but I guess it's going to work sometime, some game down the road. Yeah, I don't agree with the call. I don't know what you're going to do with your field goal kicker, because I had a kicker that was perfect for almost a decade, and then he started to get the yips, and you can't fix that. Once a kicker goes left, it might be over for you.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Try to fire the kicker because it got blocked. If we just missed it, then maybe.
No, that's a special teams coach problem. He didn't make no adjustment that game.
And real quick, when they came out in the formation, you guys remember San Fran called timeout first, right? They came out in the formation. They were under center, and they do a lot of play action under center. But I knew right away, don't run the ball. If you guys were in the room with me, you would have heard me. I would have don't run it. Fred Warner, come on, bro. Like, you want to take on Fred Warner in that situation? I was like, don't run the ball. I was like, I'll take my chances. Yeah, I'll take my chances with the corners than Fred Warner.
Not for
real.
real.
Called the timeout.
You better. The way that game was going last night, you better take your chances with the corners.
Yeah.
Even Diamado Lenore had some bad outings in that game last night. So absolutely.
Yeah. When San Fran called the timeout, I was like, I thought it was the Rams at first, but when they did it, I was like, thank God, maybe they'll change the call. Nope.
Straight to the run. You know, it's crazy. Y'all first touchdown, if I can remember, y'all were heavy pass, heavy play action the whole time. Even though y'all got into the goal line range, y'all was still play action. Y'all wasn't handing that ball off. And my thing is, on a do or die play, it's just so straight to the point. Like Sean McVay, come on, man, with the brain you got, cook something up for me, man. Cook something up on 4th and 1. Like, come on, man. Like you said, Matthew Stafford was cooking. Kyron Williams had already fumbled, like in that position. So come on, man, put it in your. I don't know.
It was a similar play too, though, that he fumbled on. It was right up the center. It was to the left, and I think this one was to the right. But it was just like, now what if he did get in and he fumbled again? Because it was a forced fumble too.
One thing about Sean McVay, when he messes up, he's not afraid to go into the press conference. I still remember that Super Bowl when he came in and said, I was our coach. So he did come in and say he made the wrong call. He understood that. But I agree with y'all. Go for it. You already been beaten up on Kyle Shanahan. You don't want to end with no tie. You want to beat this dude again.
And you want to add one more coach to that list too, to go for a coach. You got to think about Dan Campbell.
Come on.
Yeah, he's becoming a king of that.
Whoa. There's another Dan too. We relax. It's another Dan out there too.
Joe.
He'll go for him from his own 5-yard line.
Come on, man.
Yo, Dan
The
Campbell
number one
went
fourth
for.
down team in the league last year. Number
Did you
one.
forget the Lions Cowboys game?
Last year. Dan Campbell been doing this since he became a head coach.
That's what I'm saying. He don't care.
I mean, my man just became one.
He ain't just become one, Joe. He was a head coach before.
I don't remember the
Come on,
stats
Joe.
back then, but
I
I
don't
know is the Eagles got the tush push, and we had a better percentage on fourth down than them. Think about that.
That's kind of the coaches we want, though. The coach that's like basically playing Madden and going for every fourth down. You don't care.
Dan Campbell,
You want that coach that's like, you know what? I trust my guy.
It could be 4th and 30. Dan Campbell gonna draw some kind of play. Like, hey, we gonna try this.
They had like 3 penalties in a row, and
he kept going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kick the field goal, you win the game. He kept going for it.
And another thing these coaches all have in common: fake field goals, fake punts, all these trick plays. All of them do it that we mentioned, bro. So that's the coach you want.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. But go ahead, Joe.
No, I do want to ask you something real quick. All right, real quick. I know the MLB playoffs have started, and y'all in the divisional round. Congrats on the wild card win. All right. How are you feeling about y'all matchup against the Phillies?
I've said this to a lot of people. Asked me this already, and I said this same thing to everybody else. I trust our team, except the bullpen. I was like, I'll take our team.
Like a Red Sox fan to me. Sound like a Red Sox fan to me.
I'll take our team. Starting pitchers are healthy for the first time in 2 years in the playoffs. Like, people don't know, we won that World Series last year. No starting pitcher. Wow. None of our best pitchers, except Yamamoto, but he was a rookie technically. But yeah, but it's like our bullpen has been shaky. But I heard Kershaw's going to be in the bullpen. He's not going to start. I heard Glasnow is going to be in the bullpen. He's not going to start. So we got a couple starters. Roki's probably going to be the closer, and he's another starter. That's how deep our starting rotation is, where we can just take 3 of our best pitchers and put them in the bullpen. That kind of eases the nerves a little bit. But Philly's a great team, bro. They've been doing this for years now. They've been just showing up, and their fans, no matter if it's the Eagles or the Phillies, that stadium gets rocking.
Yeah.
So I was like, if they can control their nerves, because that's a tough environment, I'm fine. I like our chances. Okay. At least getting 1 in the first 2 games.
Glad you like your chances more than the Rams do.
Hey, who is this?
I know, right? They turned up today.
Hey, my first show back. I'm excited. So just.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you. Go ahead, Tomo.
Oh no, I said okay. It's all you, Joe. Take it away.
Oh, it's on me. Okay, all right.
You
huh?
You saying appreciate you?
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you, Lewis, for coming through. You know.
No problem. No problem.
You gotta join the chat. I'm the only NFC West fan in there. I need somebody in there.
I got you.
Yeah, I get you here about that. And any last words though before you hop off?
Yeah, man. Sports is picking up. Baseball playoffs, hockey, basketball. I'm watching the Lakers today, preseason.
No Luka today.
Yeah, and football. Like, we gonna have a good fall winter. So I'm excited.
You all LA, everything LA. Okay.
Yep, sir.
But the Chargers.
Talk to you guys again. You know, LA all day.
Everybody but the Chargers.
I love my hometown. I love my teams.
What? Everybody but the Chargers, right?
Oh, no little brother teams, bro.
Okay. No Clippers, none of that. All right, I just had to make sure.
I thought he was ignoring it on purpose. He was like, man,
I did too. I'm like, that's San Diego, man.
That's San Diego, yeah. That's San Diego. Clippers of San Diego.
Yeah.
Anaheim is San Diego too. All right. Well, yes, I appreciate y'all. I was hope to talk to y'all again.
Of course. We'll definitely have you on again.
Definitely.
Let's get it.
Man, I said no charges. He was like, yeah, whatever. And so like, I was like, no charges. He's like, no. Wait, you keep saying the charges. Why you keep bringing them up? Like, I don't even acknowledge. We don't even talk Clippers over here. No little brother teams. That's crazy. Man, football rivalries, basketball rivalries, they're there. Sometimes you can take a defensive coordinator from a team and then see if they can turn you up. Some people say Quinyon Mitchell is one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Some people say Pat Surtain is the best cornerback in the league. Pat Surtain been on a lot of podcasts lately. I ain't seen Quinyon jump on no podcast yet. I'm just saying. But you got people asking questions about A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith. Like, what's going on with the offense? Hurts just want to win. But Vic Fangio used to be a defensive coordinator for this team. Sean Payton likes to win. They coming back to Philly. The link, as they call it. We have Tyler backstage. I kind of wish Kev was here for this one. Because the question is, will the Broncos upset the Eagles on the road? And we're going to bring Tyler up to see how they're going to make this happen. What's up, man?
Hear me?
What's up?
What's good? What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Tyler?
What's good? What's good? How y'all feeling?
Hey, blessed and highly favored. Glad to have you on.
Yes,
Little
sir.
tired.
Let's start what? 1, 2, and 1. Okay, go ahead.
You got one more time, Joe.
What? I have one more.
I know
time?
you're.
I know. One more time. Oh, my bad. Go
Your
ahead.
boy
Go
backstage. I see what's going on here. Y'all warming up. Look, he backstage. He a little upset. He can't wait to talk about it. Look.
Hey, you see his smirk too? He just said like,
yeah. But so Tyler, the Eagles lead this series 9-5, going up against y'all, right? Y'all gonna upset these boys on the road? Yes or no?
I think we can, man. The NFL is a story-driven league.
Wait, Tyler. That's not answering the question. He said, "Will you?" Not can you? Will you? You gotta answer the question correctly. It's yes.
Yeah, we will.
No.
We will.
Okay,
we will.
I like that.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. We will. And the reason why I say that, like I said, the league is a story. It's based off story. You know what I mean? Story-driven league. So I say that to say, everybody was talking about us, and when the season first started, like during preseason, everybody had us going to deep in the playoffs, getting turning the team around. With that, Philly is undefeated, so I feel like we can go in there, take care of business, get the W, and get talked about, back up, again. So yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna get in there, contain Saquon, make them throw the ball. A.J. Brown unhappy. So yeah, I think we can get it done, man. But as long as we can contain Saquon, get the pass rush going, we can go in there and take care of business, man. For sure.
Hey, tight end one. Unhappy again?
Oh damn!
That's what I'm saying, man.
But he seemed like it, man. It seemed like they I don't know, man. It's just a weird space for AJ. I think he need to get up out of there, man. They're not utilizing him like they should. He's a top tier.
Leave his best friend.
Here.
No, he top 5 easy.
He's a top tier. He's a top tier wide receiver, man. He gotta get up out of there.
Now I want to ask you this.
We'll utilize him.
Oh man,
y'all will. I will ask you this. Kev mentioned this in the chat. I think he was brave on the show though when he did his prediction. I remember that he said it's gonna beat y'all. And but he said one thing he said was that one thing the Eagles don't do, they don't turn the ball over and they capitalize over turnovers. And sometimes y'all gonna be prone. That's like y'all Achilles heel to me is the turnovers. Yeah, like Bo Nix is being careless. Bo Nix is like being reckless. It is careless, but it's more like reckless. It's more like reckless. I'm gonna try this. So how you feel about that going into this game?
I don't. To me, their pass defense not that great. Like it's mediocre if you ask me. So with that, I think Bo can get it. Hey, Bo can get it going over there, man. I think he can get about 2, a good 2.
200?
No.
Oh,
we don't know about pass y'all, but 2 touchdowns for sure. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
guess
you
said 2.
Defense, yeah.
I just want to make sure you ain't talking about picks.
He just can't. He can't get his steps and get trigger happy and start making throws he shouldn't make, because that's been the problem these last few weeks. I think he hit footsteps. He started stepping up in the pocket and letting him go to the ball, and it's just like, dog, you didn't have to make that throw.
Yeah.
So don't force it. Yeah, just don't force it. Take care of the ball, lean on the running game a little bit, and that's how we can, that's how we can beat them.
Also, how you think y'all should use Surtain? So y'all like put him on AJ or put him on Devontae? Because Devontae is like your favorite target.
Most likely they're gonna put him on AJ, probably to start out the game at least. But what my fear is? Riley Moss. Liability on defense. That dude loves to hold. And I think Devontae, if Devontae is on his side, Devontae gonna have a hell of a game. So that's gonna be the matchup I'm looking for. Because if he gets off, then you got no choice but to switch. But it's like if you do that, now AJ gonna have a game. So you gotta pick your poison a little bit. And hopefully, Jade Barron, he can step up in this game because we're gonna need him as well. But they also got Dallas Goedert. So it's a lot of matchups to watch for, especially in that pass game.
I would definitely don't want AJ though, because you want AJ frustrated.
He the more physical, wide receiver. So definitely the matchup makes sense.
That boy Pat's physical.
Yeah. So I would definitely put him on there.
Are you trying to put Pat over there because you're saying he's gonna have an easy day because they don't throw the ball AJ way?
Nah. You got to think AJ is a tall, physical receiver. So you kind of got to put the guy that's more physical on that side. If you don't, and then with Devontae, he's a speedster. So that's why I say you got to pick your poison, because if you leave him Riley Moss on the island by himself, that could be dangerous for him. So pick your poison. But I would definitely start it off putting Patrick on AJ.
Okay. Hey, shout out to my boy Christian.
He must be a super Eagles fan.
Yeah, he an Eagles fan. That's my boy.
Open on anyone? That's crazy talk. I don't know about open on anyone. AJ,
he's not even open to his quarterback. So what you like, what you talking about?
And you see, and you see what happened in his last game. Now, I know they ain't had their quarterback, with Cincinnati, but he locked down pretty much Jamar, which is known to be one of the top receivers, if not the top receiver in the game right now.
But I've also seen Jamar Chase get locked down by other cornerbacks too. Not on Pat Surtain's stature, but we've seen Jamar Chase have bad days.
Yeah, that's true. Quinion did a good job on last year. Yeah, Quinion did. But Pat different though. Defensive player of the year.
Absolutely.
He different.
That was unexpected too. I didn't think that the PS2 was going to get that last year. I really didn't.
I had Zach Bond. But I had PS2 second.
Yeah, Zach was balling.
Yeah, and the Eagles as a team was the number one defense, so but me personally, I don't know how I feel about this game because it's in Philly. That's what worries me, number one. If it was in Denver, it would have been a big advantage for y'all, the altitude, the hard breathing, all that stuff. Bo Nix worry me with y'all. Like if he can go through this game with no turnovers, I got y'all winning. For real.
Yeah, if he can take care of the ball and lean on the running game a little bit more.
Yes, because defensively, I think y'all can get pressure on Hurts, and Hurts might throw it. Hurts might turn the ball over. I don't know, but Hurts is so conservative. Y'all, and then I like Sean Payton. He can get aggressive on play calling wise, which I like because y'all need to get a lead on Philly. You get a lead on Philly and lead on the run, and y'all let y'all defense ball out. You put the pressure on them to ramp up their offense, but they like to play with the lead. They like to chill and coast through games. Y'all got to put that pressure on them early.
Yeah, they like to control the game
and not make mistakes like the Rams did against them.
Oh yeah.
Second time they had them. And
what? They
had them.
2 years in a row they had them, and they choked the game away.
Crazy.
Yeah. So Tyler, you my boy, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, but I think Vic gonna do some things that's gonna confuse Bo, man, and it's gonna be a long day. I think it's gonna be a long day because Vic up some plays that'll confuse you, and you'll just be like, "What happened? How did he get there? Or how did that person get there?" And Quinion has a way of like Richard Sherman type defense where he can hold you enough just to not get the call, because I've seen him hold a lot of people and get away with it, but that's the only thing. So I'm with you, Joe, as far as it might be a shaky day for Bo. But if you all can shock the world and go in there and win this game, it will put you back up on that upper echelon. Because right now the Chargers have been balling. I mean, then they go out there and lose to the Giants. So this will be your moment to try to steal the shine from them.
They should have lost to us.
Hey,
Man, the Broncos.
It is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This got a good on the off the play action. His deep ball off the play action is good. I can see that happening. You know, now in Queens.
It's underrated.
Like, yeah, it is though. Like he be having no
y'all got some sneaky receivers too. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a very, very interesting game, man.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton still like that.
This is not prime time, is it?
Very underrated. Very underrated.
He finally got somebody to throw him the ball, huh?
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's at 1. It's at 1.
No,
Yeah,
1
o'clock
okay,
game.
cool.
Yeah,
1
1
o'clock
o'clock.
game.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, then, Tyler. All right. Good luck to you. I'm
man.
hoping you take care of business.
Nah, for real.
Nah, for real. Yeah. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
All I know is we'll be tied with them at 4-1 if they lose. So I mean,
hey, Tyler, you're welcome anytime, bro. If you ever want to come on, hit us up and you on the show.
Appreciate that, man.
And for basketball season too, man.
Hold on, what team you like?
We ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't making no noise this shit, man.
Nah, when you beat the Wizards, I got hit. Thank you.
Who?
Hey, y'all like my nemesis, dog. I gotta hit you up.
You said who? Tyler?
Chicago.
Oh, I think you said Charlotte.
Oh, nah.
Oh, y'all think I would have let him say that? I wouldn't even brought up basketball if it was.
Well, then I'm sorry, Tyler. Just hope that you don't have to play the Miami Heat in the play.
Every year I play the Miami Heat.
Yeah, they keep matching up with them in the play. I don't know what's up with that.
Man, we need a Bulls panel, man, with him and O. And my brother Dimitri.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, okay, let's get it.
All right, now
A mid panel? You sure you want that?
A mid panel. I'm part of that mid panel too. So
hey. We all in the HOA. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, you kind of like a tier below though.
Hey, wait a minute. I got more hope than you.
Oh my God.
Sacramento?
Hey.
Yeah, Sacramento. Yeah.
You trade away their best players.
You kind of got a future, you know. You do, but it has to work though. But I
don't know what future y'all got right now because y'all still figure out what y'all gonna do with Malik Monk.
We got a stopper and like we just put like a plug right now. Like it's gonna be what it is. That's what it is. Water getting dirty and all kinds of stuff.
The Kings players look sad in the media day photos. You like, bro, you supposed to smile. Like,
I didn't even see that. I didn't even look at the pictures, bro. That's how
you know what I'm saying? Look.
All right, man. Let's change the subject. Come on, man. All right, Tyler. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's get it.
Oh man. Like how we end up talking NBA, man. Messing with Joe, man.
No, you started it.
I was just trying to say because I know you're a Bulls fan, so I'm like, all right, we can add the Bulls fan because we trying to talk more basketball. So here you go. Because early in the season is when they can get they talk the most trash. Because after that, they're gonna be chilling with me. But outside of that, I mean, I told you earlier, Joe. Maybe if I ran the 1-2-1, I would be R2L. I would have won the R2L tournament. You know, because we got old out there. We got tired. Need some water, but. They say offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships. The Corys has been screaming this from the mountaintop since he questioned it season 1. He was like, I don't know about Joe Whitt. I don't know about the scheme. And as the season went on, he kept calling out Joe Whitt and the scheme. And now the second season is upon us. Second year, y'all went and got Lattimore. Y'all got Ken Law. Y'all got all these pieces on the defense. But yet, the Courier still has the same question about Joe Whitt and his scheme. So the question is, Joe, should the Commanders move on from Joe Whitt? And I'm not even going to ask you this, Joe.
Okay.
I'm going to ask our special guest, the Couriers.
You locked in.
Matter of fact,
how y'all doing?
There's one more you can put up.
Nah, that's the one. We coming to the law.
Okay.
What's going on, the Couriers? How you feeling, man?
I'm all right. How about y'all?
Hey, you sounding good, man. It's sounding great.
Hey, shout out to Dave. Congratulations on your win last night. Good win. Good game.
I don't need a congratulations on that. Early in the season, we just 4-1.
Hey, congratulations.
I just had a little something to say to O because he said we was looking weak. So I addressed that already. But appreciate you, Coach. Welcome, my guy.
I
Good,
appreciate
good,
it. I appreciate it.
good to see you. And thank you for not calling me by my last name on the show. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
I had to practice. I had to practice. So I instead of
Keep
you
on
know,
practicing. Keep on
yeah,
practicing. It seems like it ain't there all the way yet. So just
I got you. I got you.
Now, Decorius, before you answer this, some people would say, should we keep our
There we go.
or should you put your right hand up and push Joe Whitt out the door? Take it away.
I got something better. I've done something. I'm gonna do something new. You see this?
Where you get that fork from?
he about to put a fork in your wit and tell the kid about it.
It's a fork, right?
It's a
You
real
know,
fork.
normally when I'm done with somebody, I use this fork. I stick a fork in them.
See?
In 4 games, I'm gonna say 3 games, he disappointed me. But I'm not going to use this just yet, and I've been doing some thinking. I'm not going to use this just yet. Now, I get we have injuries, so I'm going to put this down. For now. These next 3 games is going to be pivotal. It's going to determine if he's going to turn this around. Well, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. It's going to determine if he's going to turn this around. You got the Chargers, who have a banged-up offensive line. I think one of their offensive tackles is out for a minute. We play the Chicago Bears, who Caleb Williams is basically still learning Ben Johnson's offense. And then, of course, you have the Dallas Cowboys. Them 3 games will determine if Joe Whitt stays or he goes. I did want his head on the plate as far as ever since for real last year. I never liked the Joe Whitt. I wanted Dan Quinn to call the plays. Joe Whitt, I wasn't too impressed. He seemed and in that Atlanta game, it really made me mad. That defensive scheme and how he plays, it is not just all on him. It's the players too. But after hearing his press conference, I believe Thursday, he did say a lot of players were trying to play hero ball. And that's normally how Washington defense be for the last couple of years. They like to do other people's job instead of doing theirs. So I get, what he's coming from. So that's why I say this fork, I'm just going to put it on standby. I'm not going to use it just yet. But these next 3 games will determine if I can just lock it away forever or put a fork in them.
Question, Decorius.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your record prediction for these next 3 games? Do you expect y'all to go undefeated?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Chargers, they're banged up on offensive line. This is the time where they should be.
So let's say you lose one of these games and it's close. You still want Joe Whitt gone?
It depends on how many points did he let go.
Yeah, because we could win and we can still look bad.
Exactly. So the Chargers, I would allow anything over 20 points, unacceptable. Bears, anything over 20 points, unacceptable. Dallas is a little bit more complicated. So anything over 24 is unacceptable.
4 points?
24?
24.
See what
that's the number 1 offense in the league right now. I mean, they only got 1 win.
24.
One offense in the league.
Which one, Dallas?
But 24.
See what Joe was saying in the press conference. And Joe Whitt sounds great every press conference, but so did Eric Bieniemy. I remember I listened to Eric Bieniemy and I said, like, dang, he sound good, man. He making sense. But after the same crap, you're like, bro, I'm tired of hearing this good talking dude, man. Make some changes. So, and that's almost where I'm at with Joe Whitt. And what Joe Whitt was saying made sense, though. He said that every team he's been a part of has been a turnover machine. Every team's been a part of. And this year, it was us and another team were the only 2 teams going into that Falcons game with no turnovers. We were the only 2. It was y'all? Yeah, ain't first turnover.
We're the only team. We're the only team in the NFL with no interceptions.
No interceptions. Y'all got a fumble though, right?
Oh yeah, we got a couple of those, but
we don't have a fumble.
We don't even have a fumble recovery.
We still have no interceptions. We have no interceptions.
This is our first turnover last Sunday in all game. This is our first turnover.
And the turnover came because Michael Penix threw it right to Mikey. He literally threw it right to him. So Joe Whitt is saying like they could hear it. They hear the noise. So guess what they try to do? they're trying to make a play, get a turnover. So and he was literally singling out situations like on the first down. This happened. They weren't supposed to do that. They're supposed to do this instead. Trust your teammate. Like he broke it down. So I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I said, okay, I hear you. Now, and then somebody asked him a good question. What can a coach do to make sure that this don't happen again? What can you do to make sure this don't happen again? So he, and then him and Dan Quinn answered that question and talk about how you got to emphasize it in the meeting, emphasize it in the practice, emphasize it on the game. Basically, it's got to be a conversation, right? So, like the Courier said, I don't want Joe. I'm like, let him play throughout the year minimum. If you want to let him go, let him go at the end of the year. Dan Quinn is at his best, in my opinion, as a head coach. One thing about being a head coach, you can focus on the team. When he's the defensive coordinator, he got to do game plans. He got to do all this extra stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, let Joe Whitt do that. And Joe Whitt is still learning himself. It's his second year as a play caller. And like you said, the Corey, we done with injuries. But what I didn't like was that we had 12 missed tackles against the Falcons. That is
correct.
Uninspired defense. Only had 1 sack, only 2 QB hits the whole game, which is not good. And this is a game when we expected the defense to win us this game because half the offense starting lineup in the offense is injured. Literally we got 5 injured starters going into that game.
Hey Joe, what did I say in the beginning of the season? Our defense is too old. That was my major concern, and for the fact we cannot generate pass rush. I said in rush defense, I wasn't worried. I knew our rush defense was going to be great, or was going to be good, but our age on defense, particularly in the pass rush position, I knew was a major concern, and here we are.
Now, I will say this. This has been a very inconsistent defense. You look at the Giants game. Oh, my gosh. Look at the pass rush. It looks incredible. But the O-line is trash. The O-line is trash. And
I'm not impressed.
And then you were impressed in week 1. And then week 2 came. We talking about 2 injuries. Couldn't get no pressure. We couldn't get no pressure during Love. Then we played the Raiders. Man, this defense, Debo comes out, man. It's one of the best defenses I played with since he mentioned one of y'all defenses today. I think the one y'all lost to the Chiefs. Y'all lost to the Chiefs with the first time. He said it's the best defense I've seen since then. I was like, dang. And then we go against the Falcons.
Joe, that Raiders game is smoke and mirrors. We still let go 24 points.
But that has nothing to do with the D-line. Here's the problem. And I'm going to say it right here on the air. Because this is my guy. Mikey, you got to step up, bro. Mikey has been one of our worst DBs this year. I'm sorry. He has. He has playmaking ability. He hasn't made a play yet. That's number 1. And number 2, did you know that he gave up most yards than anybody? We all get on with Marshall Lattimore, but Mikey gave up more receptions and yards than Marshall Lattimore this year so far. And he's playing in the slot in his rightful position. So Mikey is slacking. We need Mikey to step up, bro. And Mikey is not old.
But he's leading our defense in interceptions.
Because he threw it right to him. I mean, you better catch him.
So, I mean, you gotta take into consideration that he has an interception. You got to take into consideration he has an interception. This is second year. So I have to give somewhat a pass with him.
I can't, bro.
I have to give Mikey a pass. I have to.
Hold on. If I could say something. I don't see how you can give him a pass when Emmanuel Forbes didn't get a pass. He was young and he was getting torched on defense. So I don't think that Mikey should get a pass either.
No. Forbes was doing a lot worse than what Mikey and Lattimore did combined. If anything, St. Juice should have gotten another year pass.
Hold on. Also, look at this. Tomo, remember this. I'm gonna bring up your situation now. Remember when Trayvon Diggs had that great year. But remember, he gave up all those yards. Same thing with Deron Bland. Wasn't I consistent with that? I said, look, he did that, but he gave up all these yards. And the same thing, it's been consistent. You have to be consistent with everyone else. If you was like that with Emmanuel Forbes, you got to be like that with Mikey.
Mikey and Emmanuel Forbes are not the same.
Yeah, bro. Emmanuel Forbes, like Mikey, not getting torched.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, the stats say otherwise.
No, I'm
If he
saying
giving up them yards.
Mikey is not living up to his standard. Like, bro, y'all realize we traded with Philly. Philly ended up trading down. We traded up, and we got Mikey, and they got Quinion. So now him and Quinion is going to be compared to a lot. Look at what Quinion's doing. Look what Mikey's doing.
Well, tell Mikey to hold more. Then he could be Quinion.
I'm just being real, man. I'm keeping it real.
I'm being honest.
You got Tomo.
If anything, put him in the outside. Keep him on the outside. That's what I say.
That might be
he was best last year on the outside. He's not good at slot.
No, he's a slot corner.
But he's not good at slot. His best position is outside corner. That's how he was leading our team in interceptions last year.
Well, I get it. Like,
take Lattimore up out of there. Take Lattimore out of there because I'm sorry, but I'm convinced he's washed. I was patient with him. I'm no longer patient with Lattimore. Put Amos and Mikey on the outside.
No, he's been balling.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who you putting in the slot?
He's been balling. I mean, he's a good outside corner.
No. He said take Lattimore out. You put Amos and Mikey on the outside. Now who you putting in the slot?
Noah. Put Noah on the slot.
Who?
Noah.
I'm sorry, DeForest. You gonna have a long day, bro.
You put Jonathan Jones in the slot.
It's gonna be a long.
But
day.
he's injured. He's injured. He's out for the next 2 games, so he's injured. So we can't use him.
Oh my gosh, no! Leave Mike.
Or put Hamilton. Or put Hamilton back there. Or put Hamilton on the slot.
There's still some corners out there that you go sign. Go sign one of the corners out there. They can help you out.
Man, leave Mikey in the slot for right now, bro. Leave him in the slot.
He's not. All right, he's gonna get torched again. All right.
He's not getting.
You still got some out there, so you can go find him if you want. What's the corner that just left y'all, Tomo? Well, not leave y'all.
Well, no, we're not. We don't want him.
So again, why are you going to continuously add age to our team? Why would we want to get Gilmore?
No, you're right though. You're right.
Not smart.
I'm with you on that. And Gilmore been out all year. He's been all training camp.
Unlike Marshawn.
Say it again.
Yeah, unlike Marshawn, at his age, he still played very well the last 2 seasons.
Again, you're adding age. You're adding age.
And also Gilmore doesn't have the injury history that Marshawn has, so he's a lot healthier than he is as well.
Well, he hasn't.
Hold on, Tomo. Did you just say veteran presence?
No. I said well, technically I did. Yeah.
Okay, so why Lattimore is not a veteran presence then? Why get another?
All right, so hold on. Lattimore isn't the veteran presence that Gilmore is.
Gilmore is a better player than Lattimore.
Like he won Defensive Player of the Year as a corner.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I give you that. But how long ago was that? But how long ago was that?
But even what he brings to the room.
Even after that, he's still been very consistent as a corner.
Yes,
much more than Marshawn Lattimore.
Yes.
Right. But he's still a free agent.
No, I give you.
That has something to do with the league. That got to do with him as a player.
It's his choice. He chose that route. Like
exactly.
People want to sign him, but he's going to pick it. As we did last year with the Vikings, he picked the Vikings. But I'm with you the chorus though. It's not bringing Gilmore, bro. Like add another old dude. Like come on.
There you go. I'm tired of aging.
But I will. But
he's not playing good neither. So what you gonna do?
It's early in the season. It's early in the season.
And that's why I say it's early in the season. I'm disappointed right now with Witts, but I'm trying to give him a chance. I'm giving him a 3-game probation. 3-game probation.
3-game probation.
Yes.
Hold on. All right. So let me ask you this then. You said 3 games.
So does he have witness protection?
Okay.
You're gonna need it. So you said 3 games. You named your scores. You said 20 for the Chargers. I think you said 20 for the Bears. 24 for the Cowboys, right?
That's correct. That's the max.
24 for the Cowboys?
That's the max.
That's what he said.
So if they score more than 24 points, what you gonna do?
I'm disappointed.
So if
that's the number 1 offense in the league, what you expect?
The Chicago Bears held Dallas to 14 points, and they got a sorry defense. Let that sink in.
Do you like Green Bay defense? Do you like Green Bay defense?
Take it away, fellas. I ain't gotta do it.
Don't think about it. Do you like Green Bay defense?
I do. Okay, good point. But I still say, all right, fine, 30. I went up. 30.
That's what I was waiting for.
Okay, 30.
That sounds a lot better.
Okay, 30. All right, okay, 30. That's it. 30. That's it.
The chorus. I'm with you, whatever you got, bro.
Okay.
I'm with you, whatever you
So
got.
20 in Sunday's game, 20 Monday night, and 30 against the Cowboys.
But what if you win these games?
If we win these games and they meant
they still look bad, then I'm not mad at what they
to
say.
me, it's not about how many points people score. Obviously, that really counts.
I know that, Joe. I know that, Joe. But you got too many veterans on that defense, and too many veterans that knows it's a scheme problem majority of the time. I mean, a majority of the Commanders fans know that it's Joe Whitt. It's Joe Whitt.
I'm sorry. All right, hold on. You can't say it's a scheme thing. This same scheme got you to a championship game. Like,
but did we? But have we regressed? Have we regressed?
I got you. You the guy.
Okay.
Talk, but let me throw out 2 points because this defense also didn't look that good in the regular season, but when the playoffs came, that same scheme was taking the ball away from Jared Goff. That same scheme.
That's just Jared Goff, though.
I was getting ready to say Jared Goff is not a world beater. If you would have said Joe Burrow, if you would have said Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts, okay, fine. But nah.
Tomo, I will say this though. That Lions game, we turned the ball over. We forced turnovers. Detroit was going up and down the field on us though.
Thank you. We still let go 31 points.
Like if Jared Goff didn't throw footballs, bro,
we would have lost that game.
So this is what I'm saying. The scheme got you to a championship game because his scheme is take the ball away. It's live or die with turnovers. Like
we wasn't making that many turnovers last year
in the playoffs. I already recognize what you did in the regular season. I will give you this. Let me tell you this now. Since you want to talk about Joe Whitt, would you rather have your team lead the league in turnovers in the regular season and not get nothing in the playoffs and you get smoked and go home? Would you rather that? Because that's what happened in Dallas. We was number one in turnovers for years. We was getting all the turnovers in the regular season. But when the playoffs came, they couldn't sniff a turnover. Couldn't touch the quarterback. So I'd rather have them do. Nah, it was 2 years in a row.
No, it's not us. Like, we did force a turnover against Tampa Bay, but Baker dropped that one.
But the proof is there, though. I think we got the fumble in the Bucs game. I'd rather have it when it's needed versus the regular season when it really is like, okay, it looks good. But can you get a stop against the Packers?
But Tomo, hold on, Joe. But Tomo, in your game, your season in 2023, yes, your defense it was dominant. Every 21, somebody's going to have a one bad game. I mean, that's inevitable. That's a part of football. That's always going to happen. But consistently, day in, day out, you can't generate any type of turnovers except for this one time finally in the Atlanta game. And like Joe said, it was thrown right to him. Nah,
it's the plays.
Nah, the plays got a lot to do with it too.
You can't sit up here and tell me Trayvon Diggs was average his rookie season. Come back, you get Dan Quinn and Joe Whitt, and now he leads the league in interceptions. You can't tell me that Deron Bland comes in the fifth, sixth round pick, and he got the most pick six in NFL history. You can't
watch
tell
this.
me that and
okay, watch this.
That the team is bad.
All right, watch this. Hey Joe, do we have a Bland or Diggs on our team? Any type of Bland or Diggs? Any type? Maybe Amos. Maybe.
That to me sounds like a personnel issue, not necessarily a coaching issue. That sounds like you need to go get the players to fit that system. That's what
I said in the beginning of the season. Our team is too old.
I don't think
this isn't defensive Joe Whitt. Joe Whitt, the scheme is probably okay. It's just that you need to get players to fit in that scheme. That's what I'm saying, DeCorey. So, I guess you misconstrued what I was trying to say.
So you're blaming this on
you need to get the players. It sounds like an Adam Peters problem.
That's what I'm asking. You blaming us on Adam Peters?
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's exactly his problem. What I'm saying is maybe he just needs to go find players to better fit this system. Maybe it's not the system exactly. It's because you don't have the players to fit the system right now. He's only in year 2 as the GM right now. So he doesn't have a lot of experience being the de facto GM. He was an assistant GM in San Francisco. So this is only his second year of experience being actually a GM right now. And same thing for Joe Whitt. Joe Whitt, this is what, his second year as a defensive coordinator? Both of these guys are still pretty much rookies in their position right now. So you kind of, just like how you're giving Mike Sanderstrill some grace, then Joe Whitt and Adam Peters both deserve some grace right now because they're both very new in their systems right now. Remember when Dan Quinn was in Dallas, he was calling different plays. Joe Whitt was just there to he was up under him. He wasn't calling plays.
Correct.
So it's a little different. He's still learning how to do everything right now. So the system is probably okay. You probably just need to get better players to fit this system. That's why I was talking about getting guys like Asante Samuel Jr. who's out there and this guys this is going to be in the draft that you guys are going to get. You just got to get yourselves in position to be able to draft these guys. Not saying lose games, but what I'm saying is maybe you need to go find a way to get more draft picks. Because that's what
well, we lost a lot of that.
One thing is that's what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch have been really good at, getting a lot of draft picks. If you look at every single season, we got at least 10, 11 draft picks every single year. Same thing with the Eagles. You got to put yourselves in a position to get a lot of draft picks and a lot of draft capital so you can get the guys that you need to fit your system. Right now, you guys don't have a lot of draft picks. You don't have a lot of what you need to get the guys in the system. So you gotta take some time right now. I understand the frustration because the defense don't look good, but it's only year 2 in this system. So it's not going to be what you think. Last year, it looked great because you got to the NFC Championship game, but I just say take some time.
And tag me in right quick. Let me ask you one more question. Thanks, Decoy. Would you rather have what Dallas is going through or what you got right now?
I don't see to me, to be honest, I don't see the difference a little bit.
Are you what? Our defense is not as bad as that defense.
Do you not what?
I mean, I get y'all 32nd. I get it. I get y'all 32nd.
Yeah, that's the worst.
But look at our statistics. Still, look at our statistics on defense throughout the whole entire position. We're in the late 20s, early 30s.
Their offense is number 1 and their defense is dead last. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. They play 2 opposites.
I mean, with an Atlanta Falcons. Hold on. With an Atlanta Falcons offense that's kind of average, we gave up 34 points.
Well, hold on. See, I said to myself,
Cowboys like Caleb Williams look like Joe Montana.
Bro,
Russell Wilson went for 400.
You still got to think about Drake London. Drake London is on that offense. Just Kyle Pitts Jr., who's finally in the offense that's going to fit his system. Brian Robinson Jr., who's right from what I've been hearing, he's been RB1 in almost every fantasy league. So that offense is prolific. I don't know why you think it's not that good, but that's a prolific offense they have.
Do you like Penix? Do you like Michael Penix as your franchise quarterback?
I think he's going to be good. You got to give him opportunity. This is his first year starting. So come on.
And he had a career high in passing yards against us. Yeah, in his career high.
That's going to happen. This is technically his rookie season.
I know you want to go, Joe, but let me ask one question.
Would you
is Russell Wilson starting football games? Yes or no, Decoris?
Your mom ain't as bad as you think it is.
No.
No, he's not.
How many yards did Russell Wilson throw for on the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh, come on, man. You can't do that, man. You can't do that.
You just said Michael Penix
can't do that.
And I'm telling you,
can't
Russ
do that.
had a career. Russ was out the league, and he had a career year against the Cowboys, bro. Like, I don't think it's that bad for you.
I'm going to let you know it's not as bad as you think it is. But look, real quick, you got to think about the Falcons, y'all. The Falcons had just got shutting out by the Panthers.
Because my point.
No. This is the NFL. Look, think about us. We had just took a bad loss to the Green Bay Packers, and when we do the game after that, blew the Raiders out because we fixed problems. Michael Penix Jr. and the coach, they interview right before the game, like on the sideline. They both said the same thing. Both said we talked about execution all week, and we will execute and put up points today. Michael Penix said we will execute and put up more points. I was like, dang, this dude confident as a mud. and they came out striking. And you watch our Panthers game, they were executing, and then he just fell off a cliff, like randomly in the middle of the game. He just fell off a cliff. So, but I do think his career high is too much, though. That is too much. Even though his career high, he only got like 6 games on his belt.
Exactly. Imagine Russ. He got a Super Bowl and had a career high on the Cowboys, and he's not even starting no more. Yes.
Yeah, that was his career high.
Yes.
He had 450. 450.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You over here
That's
talking
like
about something.
Yo, he almost
Joe.
had 500 yards in one game. When I commented, I said he balling. He cooking.
And Tomo, and Tomo, you said that is Russell Wilson still starting, but you gotta look at his resume. He got a Super Bowl ring and 2 Super Bowl appearances, so he can do that.
So wait. Hear everything you just said, and note that he just had his career high on a defense that you said you would rather trade places for.
No. Hold on, wait a minute.
Now I want to trade places with the Dallas.
Good point, Tomo. Good point.
Because I definitely asked you, would you rather have what Dallas got or what y'all got? And you start talking about stats. All I'm saying is y'all can get off the field.
Yeah, I think
That's all I'm
bad
saying.
as advertised. I like it's not.
I mean, I'm looking at our defensive stats. I don't see the difference.
No, I get it. You know what I mean? But like,
numbers don't tell the whole story sometimes.
We just gotta get more time. It's week 5, man.
Yeah. Now,
David Burns, Russell Wilson is trash. He don't need to go nowhere else. He needed to retire. That's what he needed to do.
Now you seen what the Chargers did last week. Now I'll give you this. If I'm you, Decorius, in your situation, the 3 games that you gave them, right? If the Bears look the same way they did against the Cowboys against y'all, then you can come back on here and say, you know what, Joe Whitt need to go. But you playing 2 quarterbacks in between the Bears. Like, I'm not saying Caleb. I can't be the one to say Caleb ain't playing his best because I seen him play his best. Mm-hmm. I think all the quarterbacks play their best against us, outside of Jordan Love. But anyway, between Justin Herbert and Dak right now, who are both in the MVP conversation, like if Caleb in between those 2 games ball out and go for 450, you can come on here and say, you know what, Joe would need to go. But I'm not gonna let you come up here and say the Chargers, Cowboys. I'm not giving them those 3 games. You gotta pick some other games, bro.
That's why I got this on standby. Them these 3 games are going to determine if I'm going to use it or not.
Rotating the fork, man.
Like he just missing the fire torch in the other hand.
But I get the Commanders' frustration as a fan base if you want to talk about Joe Whitt. But at the end of the day, bro, it could be worse.
I see what Tomo did. I see what you did, Tomo.
What I did?
You know, I see it's 820. I see you there, Tomo.
It could be worse.
One of those questions. He he tried to split the Cowboys. Yeah. Let's keep this topic going.
I mean, he can stay on here for it. I mean, if you want to answer the question, is it a must win? But since we talking about bad defenses,
man, look, the chorus. I'm with you. I like your probation thing, but I would not say get rid of Joe Whitt mid-season though like that. That's Dan Quinn boy. And Dan Quinn is not going to do that. That's a bad reputation to have to do that to one of your boys.
Horrible reputation.
In the middle of the season. You know what I mean?
Friends, man.
I know.
No, fire your friend, but in the middle of the season, bro,
Mike Nolan was.
That's why I said all that. Second year, like, come on, man.
I mean, the fans, but the Commanders fans is starting to get upset. They're starting to get upset.
Of course,
with Joe Whitt.
Look. You gotta understand this. Coming from a team whose expectations are to get to the Super Bowl almost every single season, I understand a frustration of when you see some success and then the next year you don't see it. You pissed off, but you have to remember, you guys haven't had the success in a very long time. You have to be patient because that was not expected last year. That's why we told y'all last year we don't think that's going to happen this year. That was something that no one thought was going to happen. You had Cliff Kingsbury, who just got back from off the street to come back and be offensive coordinator. Dan Quinn, who has been a head coach since he left the Falcons, now a new head coach. Then you bring Adam Peters over there, who just became a GM for the first time in his career. He was the assistant GM. Now he's a de facto GM. And you got Joe Whitt Jr., who was never a defensive coordinator anywhere else, now come in to be your DC. Have some patience.
So you're saying, hold on, Joe. So you're saying Now that you said that, listen what you just said, real good.
Okay.
Now that you said that, so that means us Commanders fans, such as me, Joe, and Mark, we have the right to bring up house money again.
Nope.
Heck no.
Nope.
Heck
Nope.
no. Heck
Nope.
no.
I knew where
'Cause
you was
That's
going.
what
too.
you said.
No,
That's
out
what
of
you
your mouth,
said.
No, out of your mouth, you said that you had Super Bowl expectations. That's out of your mouth. You said that. So
But
you
hold on real
can't say
quick.
house money.
No, hold on real quick.
You can't say house money. Maybe other
See what
Commanders
you
fans
did
may
there.
say that, but you cannot say that.
But hold on real
Absolutely.
quick. I know before the season we didn't expect it, but once the
Correct.
season started, we expected it in our fan
Correct.
base. I know right now.
Correct.
We want to try, we can
Then
try.
you cannot say that you have no house money. I'm sorry.
No,
You can't.
no. I'm talking about the. I think you're looking at it as like y'all weren't supposed to be here last year, so don't expect high expectations this year. Like
No.
if
Right.
y'all not good this year,
I
don't
don't
expect
think-
it.
I
Be
ain't
like,
get
what?
that
No.
No.
We got like we literally got new guys. We got a new offensive line. We got new receivers. We got new defensive players. We got new
Joe,
stuff.
I'm not saying, Joe, I'm not
What?
saying you shouldn't have any expectations for this season. What
Not
I'm
any.
saying is, what I'm saying is have patience on what you have because you have all those new pieces. You have all that new stuff coming in. So have some patience. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
this year.
yes, I'm saying it. Have some patience.
Not like wait next year.
No, I'm not.
For week 10 to look better.
I'm not.
than week
Joe,
4. Okay.
Joe,
All right.
listen,
All right.
I'm not saying you
Hey,
gotta
Joe,
wait
I see what you're doing, Joe.
I'm not saying you gotta wait 2-3 years to be like, all right, man, we gotta get back there. No, look, you went to the NFC Championship game next year. You want to be able to move up the next level to every single season. So of course, the expectation for you guys would to be, hey, we got to the NFC Championship game. We should be able to get to the Super Bowl. So absolutely. But what I'm saying is, if last year that was the expectation to get to the NFC Championship game, it will make more sense this season to be like, all right, I'm upset at all of this. Joe Whitt gotta go. All the anger stuff will make a lot more sense if the expectations last year were to where you got. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying not to have those expectations because as a fan base, you should always want to get to a higher level than what you did the last season. But think about it. Have some patience.
You jumped the line. That's what you're saying. You jumped the line, and now you're like, this is life.
No. I'm with the have patience because it's early in the season. That's why I'm at. Early in the season, so I'm gonna have I'm not going to panic because I mean, even last year we started the season terrible defensively. Remember, it was like Tampa Bay lit us up that first game.
Yep.
Joe,
so the Bengals too.
So why you with gone? It's a replication of last year.
But no. Here's the difference.
He got one.
Baker Mayfield, Joe Burrow versus Geno Smith and Michael Penix. That's not the same. We're not supposed to be getting lit by no Michael Penix or no Geno Smith.
I mean, technically, some people say Jordan Love's the top 10 quarterback, so you play Jordan Love.
I didn't say Jordan Love. I never said Jordan Love.
Why you always point out the lowlights? You got to point out all 4 of the game. You can't judge the man.
Jordan Love is a top 10 quarterback. So that's why I said I'm not counting him. I expected to lose that game anyway. Look at my predictions. I'm mad that we gave up 24 points and gave up nearly 300 yards to Geno Smith and gave up 300 yards plus to Michael Penix. They're not Joe Burrow. They're not Baker Mayfield.
Garbage.
Geno Smith got a lot of garbage time stuff though.
I don't care. You gave up 24.
It's that though.
It's garbage time. Come on.
It's garbage time, bro.
If you're a championship defense, you play like a championship defense. You don't do empty calorie Dak Prescott numbers. Don't do that.
Because I've seen the championship
calories ain't empty this year.
multiple times. And in garbage times, we've given up a lot of points and a lot of yards in garbage time. Just last year, when we were healthy, sorry, Thomas, to bring this up, but against the Dallas Cowboys, we were up by 3 touchdowns, and in garbage time, they called back up.
Oh yeah, they did.
It happens. It happens.
The game ain't over till the clock plays zero.
It's garbage time. It happens.
I mean, look at the Eagles last week with the Buccaneers.
Relax on the garbage time. If it happens early in the game, I get you. But garbage time.
So you say I should give the Las Vegas Raiders game a pass? That's what you're telling me?
Yes.
No, the Coreys, there were some blunders in the game though. I'm with you on that. There was some blunders.
Exactly.
But overall in the game, I say give it a pass. Come on now.
if any coach coached the perfect game, bro, then there would be there's no need for football, bro. There's going to be moments, bro. There's going to be moments. Last
All right.
words, bro.
Yeah, the chorus. We got.
I see you in the chat, man. I see you in the chat.
Okay. All right.
Last words, the chorus.
Say it again.
The last words.
Joe Whitt. I know you're not watching, but I hope you're watching.
I hope you watching
for you. See this? Us Commanders fans, we're trying to be patient with you. We're really trying. But this right here is coming for you. If you don't shape up, you're going to be shaped out and stick a fork in you. That's it.
Hey, Joe. They want you to go, man. You can always come back on home, man. Don't put no Dante Fowler, but you can always come back home.
You see Dante Fowler now?
That's why I said don't put no Dante.
But see, he in the wrong scheme.
There we go. He can go back. Y'all can have him back.
I want him back. I didn't want him to leave.
All right, so look, you give me that fork, some pork skins, and you meet me at one of the liquor stores. So you meet me at one of the liquor stores, some chicken wings and mumbo sauce. We can call it a deal. You can have it. I'm done.
No problem. I missed that guy. Our pass rushing went down.
Oh my goodness, man. Dorrance Armstrong balling. Sorry, Joe.
Yes.
Yeah. He's doing the same thing he did last year. No surprise.
Now he lead out the team in sacks.
Then you got
right, but last year he wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
He doing the exact same thing he did last year.
Corey, the team in sacks. The chorus.
No. You're not listening. Dante Fowler led our team in sacks last year. Armstrong didn't.
Huh? No.
Fowler didn't. I think that was Lubu.
You said that.
No, Lubu had 8. Lubu had 8.
You said that he's doing the same thing he did last year, and I said he's leading our team in sacks. He said, "Exactly." I'm like,
no. I meant last year. Okay. Let me rephrase.
You mean he's doing what Fowler did last year?
No, not what Fowler did. Armstrong doing exactly what he did last year, but Fowler was doing better.
So he's playing the same as last year.
Correct.
Okay.
Still, our pass rushing numbers went down.
So wait. So you're saying he's playing?
Not really.
He's playing like Fowler did last year, but Fowler played better. That's what you're saying?
No. Okay.
I think that's.
Look, it's time for another. I want to rebuttal that so bad, but I'm gonna save it for the chat. All right. Okay. We gotta get out of here. It's 8:30. All right, Corey. I appreciate you, bro.
All
right. Oof. I had a comeback for what he said, but
I want to know what you're gonna say, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. But my last words. Shout out to the whole R2L family. Day, I know you're excited to be back. I could tell by your energy today.
He happy to go get to talk about the Cowboys to the gym.
Hey, I got another question for you. Would you rather have? I'm like, talk about these questions. I know what's going on.
No. I had the questions, but he was talking, so I was letting them go. And then I was like, as he kept going, I was like, wait, you telling me it sounds like you don't like your defense when I'm sitting over here watching the defense get torched every week. Like, it could be worse.
You made, though. I agree with every point you made.
Like, bro.
Yes. So shout out to the whole family. We appreciate y'all. The chorus, I got you in the chat. Shout out to my boy Lewis for coming on the show. Lou, that's what he calls it, right? Appreciate everybody in the comment section. Commanders, let's take care of business Sunday. We don't have a 1 o'clock game in like 5 weeks, so I'm all late games up. We got Chargers, we got Chicago Monday night. Then we got y'all on the late window. I think it's a game of the week game. So let's get it, man. Kings, Tomo say I look sad in the media day pictures. I didn't even see it yet. So I ain't listened to the press conferences yet. So I'm just waiting for the tip off and go. So that's all I got for y'all.
I'm just glad to finally be back. Not for good, but to actually be able to, to be able to have some time to come on the show. I missed the energy. I missed everything. So I'm just happy to be on the show today. And it comes at good grace because like I said, San Francisco won. Not too good for the Red Sox. They out of the playoffs, so sorry, but I'm actually not as mad as I thought I would be.
Hey, Dave, real quick, I want to say this too. Dave said he would be on the show early this week. So I don't want y'all to think he's the only could have fun on this one. Go ahead.
Yeah. Joe called me and was like, and I was like, I think I can make it. So boom. So win or loss, I was gonna be on today's show. But I'm just you know, let's go. Miami Heat. I see something. I see preseason about to start. We just gave Nikola Jovic. Not Jokic, Jovic. Sorry.
Hold up. What happened?
We just gave him a brand new contract. I don't understand it, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Tyler Hero's supposed to have a contract extension talks coming up soon, so we'll see how that goes. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm glad we got Norman Powell. We got I knew some fresh blood in the team. We got Davion Mitchell back. So let's see what happens this year. There's a lot of injuries in the East, so let's see what happens.
It's crazy. Season ain't started yet. A lot of injuries in the East.
Yeah. So for my last words, I mean, we didn't get to do the topic, so I'll answer the question for you, Joe. Is this a must-win for the Dallas Cowboys? Yes. Even though it's an AFC opponent, yes. You cannot think you're going to have a chance in this division and keep losing games, especially with the Commanders going up against the Chargers. Like, at some point, you want to have the destiny in your hands. So if you go 1-3-1, now you really running some type of defense out there for real. So you got to find a way to win this game to at least go 2-2 to keep up in this race. Also, with Jackson Dart looking good against the Chargers, that means the Giants will have some hope there as well. You don't want to have that tiebreaker with the Giants. So yes, this is a must-win, and I think this is like Dak's first game going back to New York against the Jets in a long time. So let's just see how things shake out. So yeah, it's definitely a must-win. Shout out to all our guests. Shout out to Lou, Tyler, Decorius. Again, man, you guys definitely get in the chats. Click the link below, become a member today so you can be a part of the conversation, because I really can't wait to hear what Joe got to say as far as his rebuttal to Dorrance Armstrong playing the same as last year, but now leading the team in sacks. How you playing the same but not leading the... Oh, man, you got to love it, man. And if you want to be a guest and come on here and tell us about your team or talk about any of your teams, again, become a member so we can keep this thing going. You see, we get new faces every day. And Dave definitely needed that energy today, man.
Glad to be back, man. Glad to
You
come back.
David Burns.
Oh,
okay. Make sure David Burns.
We gotta start calling him DB.
DB.
He said the Bears. He said y'all gonna lose to the Bears, yo.
And I saw that.
Hey.
But all right, I will say, make sure you here next week. He's always here. We appreciate you, David. But Burns, Mr. Burns. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all at the next episode on Tuesday.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.